Hey everyone, the topic for this week is pronouns. Obviously, you know mine, she, hers, her. Uh, I prefer the female pronouns. And well, this kind of goes into gender identity with choosing your pronouns or choosing your gender and the pronouns that go with them. Um, there's so many out there. I don't know half of them, I don't even know near half. But what I'm going to do is find a big old list and put it down in the description so you guys can check it out yourself for your own personal reasons or just to learn them, which is always a good idea. And if someone comes up to you and uses the wrong pronouns, don't get offended. Okay? The people don't usually know, and you will probably be able to tell if they're being a jerk because you probably would have told them your preferred pronouns. So it's like, don't be a jerk to the people who don't know what your pronouns are, because kind of a two-way street there. They should respect you, but you should respect them because they don't know you yet. So when someone comes up and calls you she or her or ma'am or something, don't go off on them. That's not a good thing. Be respectful and teach them. That's what your part should be. And most people don't know like any sort of pronouns, any sort of different pronouns. At least nobody I know knows much about it, and a lot of older people will know nothing about it. So be mindful of that. Don't freak out on people who come up and call you the wrong thing, because they don't know. It's kind of how it works. You got to be respectful towards them, but they should be respectful towards you. And if they don't get it right away, it's perfectly fine. They will. Just keep reminding them. Don't be overbearing though, because it's one way to get people to not like you really, really fast. So if someone comes up and is all, "Hey ma'am," or "Hey sir," and that's not what you like, politely say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, please don't call me ma'am or sir. I prefer this set of pronouns, and could you please call me by this set of pronouns?" So that's something I feel has been kind of overlooked or wrongly looked at, because not a lot of people actually know a whole bunch of pronouns, and no one will be able to instantly tell what you prefer to be called by. So be mindful of that. And really, if they aren't calling you by your preferred pronouns, then they're not being respectful towards you, and you shouldn't really bother with them. But if someone is constantly calling you she or him or her or whatever, and you've repeatedly said that that's not what your preferred pronouns are, then go ahead and be a little mean towards them, because they're being jerks. And if you're a jerk, you kind of deserve to get treated like a jerk. But when you're going into a conversation, you should probably introduce yourself as that set of pronouns, whatever you like, and not be totally, I'm not sure what you call it, just be gentle with it, because people get weird with that stuff, because people are always weird with that stuff. It's kind of how it goes. Just be mindful of other people and treat them nicely, and they'll treat you nicely, generally. Don't get offended by it at all. That's totally not their fault if they're not used to it yet. At the very least, if you told them several times before, then you can get offended, because that's kind of on the verge of being a jerk or just being a general dick. Also, try to learn the different pronouns. It's a good thing to know, so you know how to pronounce them anyway. Although people will tell you how to pronounce them, I'm pretty sure. And really, that's it. Be mindful of other people. respect them too, because they should respect you in the first place. And don't freak out about pronouns. It's okay. People don't know. Just tell them and teach them, and it'll all be good. So it's really not their fault if they haven't learned yet. Always remember that. I think that's it, guys. So I'll see you all next week with a totally new topic on a new thing, because that's what we do. I really don't know what to do for an outro. Somebody give me an outro. That would be fun. Put it down in the comments. I want to see what you come up with. So I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.